Hi Wargamers, Spirit Warrior 40k here. I've just got off the back of doing a video for my Christianity series, so I thought I might as well actually just carry on and do a series for the channel as well. As you can see, I'm whipping up Movember and going up 1920s Gangster. It just looks like I'm thin on top, to be fair, with the light. So you'll have to excuse my terrible look. But yeah, so we'll get rid of the Christian stuff and get back to what we're all here for, which is really 40k. In terms of modelling, guys, I am still painting up the my 3 troops choices plus 2 HQs for my Red Scorpions. I don't know if I can. This is from the Conquest model. I've obviously shaved off the iconography of the what are they called, Ultramarines, but yeah, I'm still at very early stages. I'm following, like I said before, Striking Scorpions paint scheme, but it's taken me forever. It is literally death by grey. I think since my last video I'm probably it's long. I mean, you can see the difference in terms of the colour scheme. So you can see the top half of this guy and the bottom half. So it's literally going over all 17 models and going from this colour up to this more lighter grey with Dawnstone. And then obviously I can start on some of the golds, the yellows and whatnot. But they're looking alright. I mean, like you've seen Calcius there, or we're going to rename because I can't have an Ultramarine, but we've got the captain here in Gravis armour. Did the white of the helmets because I just got fed up of grey. This is one of the other sergeants with the so a sergeant will have a yellow plume and a white hat. The lieutenant will have, is it going to work? No, it's because my thumb's in the way. We'll have the white helmet with, oh, it's terrible that is. Can I just sort of click on that? There we go. Oh, no. Is that going to work? No. Well, anyway, there's like two yellow lines down the middle, and then the captain just has the white, the solid white helmet. This isn't going to work, is it now? There we are, solid white helmet. Got a couple of guys with their faces out, and some. So you can get them both in here. Oh, where's he going? There he is, with the faces out. This one looks a bit dodgy, but when you see it in real life, it doesn't look too bad. I haven't bothered with trying to do white eyes or anything like that because I'd just make a mess of it. To be fair, I may be trying with a pin brush or something. But yeah, oh, really, that stinks. My dog's fart. My dog's got the trumps. But yeah, so it's just a long slog, to be fair, guys. But we're getting there, and like I said, it's just one of those that you just got to push through, haven't you? So I've got on the 5 models that I'm doing that grey with, and then I can start on some different colours. Praise the Emperor. In terms of gaming, done lots of gaming in my garage. Play games against myself. Still struggling with my Tau. I think I'm just getting a bit too excited with my Farsight Enclave and just sort of thinking, yeah, they're a bit of close combat, so I'll get stuck in. And forgetting that actually maybe I should soften the enemy up with some gunline stuff before charging in. But no, it's going well. I think I'm learning my armies much better. I'm pretty much able to play the game now with minimal use of the codex in terms of their stats and whatnot. So that's really helpful. Always forget something. Always forget some sort of warlord trait or whatnot. But no, overall it's really good. I really do need some troop choices for my Tau, I think. Once I've done these Space Marines, I will probably go and do some Tau Fire Warriors, do 2 units of 5, because I've got a box of 10. So then that's done, and yeah, it'd be nice to paint something other than grey. But yeah, I mean, talking about Tau, obviously we've all seen Chapter Approve, everyone's probably done everything. I've done a bit of research, well, tried to do as much research as I can in terms of when Chapter Approve is coming out, but no one seems to know. I'm hoping early December so I can buy it quick enough. But yeah, so obviously the 8 are coming out as a unit. Not really sure how it's going to work, because it says that you can use them in match play, but that goes against having more than one commander in your detachment. So whether they will lose the command, they won't have the commander keyword maybe, but that would be daft because they're all commanders. I think the only ones that aren't commanders is Oblatai and Ovessa. So it'd be interesting to see how that works. It's probably going to mess up my army because obviously I've worked my points around the 8 and how that works with the points at the moment for the codex. So obviously I can imagine now that Bright Swords that probably cost me at the moment about 200 points, going to cost me about 400 points. But we'll see. Yeah. So are you excited about Chapter Approved? Obviously we've got Sisters of Battle coming out. The beta codex, which I think is good. To be fair, people have gone, why do we need a beta codex? Why can't we just have a codex? And I think because having Chapter Approved gives us that chance to sort of trial things. And at the end of the day, whether this codex comes out before the next FAQ in March, I think, March or April, if they're making new models and getting that amount, I can envisage that it's not going to happen till April or March time. So this gives the people to go into use this beta codex, trial it, play test it, have a go, and then feedback to Games Workshop. I'm sure they'll play test it to death, and then when we get the codex come out, and it's all good and dandy, yeah. So yeah, what else we got in that codex? Something with orcs and whatnot, but yeah, I'm looking quite forward to it. I did get 17. I play the missions out of Chapter Approved 17 regularly. I've actually just ordered the what's it called? The actual rule book from last year when 8th dropped, because there's obviously some missions in there. It'd be interesting to sort of read a little bit and whatnot about the Primaris. What else have I done? I finished the Farsight Crisis of Faith novel. It was pretty good. Really enjoyed it. I thought it'd have a bit more about Farsight's lack of faith and moving away from the ethereals, but it was very much based before that happened. It was before he even got the Dawnblade. So, and sort of he really sort of saw chaos and whatnot. But you saw Tzeentch working in that book, which was quite interesting. And I've just picked up the Azhuman book from the Eldar, which I'm reading. It's quite peculiar, going from Tau to Eldar. It's a bit different. And one thing in it, and so maybe anyone that's out there can help me. So Azhuman obviously is a Phoenix Lord, and he's not the original incarnation of Azhuman. And so I was under the impression that only a Dire Avenger Exarch who had been called, or sort of mystically called to the site of where the armour of Azhuman lay, could take up the mantle of Azhuman. So, but in the very beginning of the book, it describes a black guardian, so one of Orthway's random guardians becoming him. I think it involves her being a she. So my question to you guys is, can a female Eldar become Azhuman? And can someone that's not a Dire Avenger Exarch, or a Dire Avenger in general, become Azhuman? Or, can it be anyone? Can some random guardian just sort of go, oh yeah, there's Azhuman's armour, I've been called to that, and off you go. So that was quite peculiar. But I'm at the very sort of first few chapters of it, and so it's quite interesting. I do like Azhuman. He's part of my army. He's a boss. Yeah, pretty much. Toughness and strength suck, but he's an Eldar, so we'll give him that. Yeah, in terms of what else have I been up to? Girl at Work has sort of gained interest in the Warhammer hobby. Sadly, she is enjoying Night Haunts from Age of Sigmar, which is gutting. So we actually can't play together. But I have explained to her that if she picked up, say, some Demons of Tzeentch, she can use them in both versions of the game, so 40k and Sigmar, and we can play and whatnot. So I'm planning to get her down here one of the days when the wife is around, because I don't have females coming to my house without the wife around. That's just a recipe for disaster. And hope there's a guy from my church. I was sort of really pushing 40k on him yesterday, and he said that he'd like to learn the game, and if he did enjoy it, he'd possibly pick up an army, and we can have some sessions of painting and whatnot. So that's really exciting, because I'm getting a bit tired of playing by myself. I'm sick of I am sick of Eldar versus Tau. I am looking forward to just painting up some of these scorpions, these red scorpions. Even just put in these 3 intercessor squads and the 2 HQs in, you know, would be helpful. I've got some of the units through the conquest. I've got the librarian. I was going to use some reavers, but I don't like them, and so I've dropped 1 set of reavers for the librarian, and I've dropped another set of reavers for an extra set of aggressors, mainly because the aggressors that came in conquest are snap fists and only have the fire, you know, the flame fists, the flame storm gauntlets rather than the bolt storm gauntlet, which I think is much better. So I've dropped some reavers to accommodate 2 sets of aggressors now. But yeah, that's it. I mean, like, I've been watching a lot of 40k on YouTube. Still loving Striking Scorpion. He's really loving the Thousand Suns at the moment. So we always wind James up on there for being the heretic, and his Imperial Guard being possibly a little bit chaotic. And now Luke's literally just gone and bought, he's finished his secret army of Thousand Suns, and can't get a first turn to save his life. But he's now actually started another secret project, so if you do want to know what that is, all I'll say is what he says, it's the complete polar opposite of anything chaos. So if you're a subscriber of his Plus channel, get over there and you'll be able to see that. You've probably already seen it. Also, if you are part of his Plus channel, please check out his review of my Eldar army. Yeah, you'll see it. It's the Eandam one. So go and check that out. I was quite pleased that he reviewed it finally, and I have taken into account what he said with regards to dropping a unit of Wraith blades with axes for some more shining spears. I haven't got any shining spears to start with yet, so this is a way away. And with Christmas coming out, Christmas coming soon, we'll see what happens. I have actually jokingly asked my parents to buy me the Tau KX139, which pretty much stands at about 12 to 18 feet high, inches high, and consists of 1900 points. So it'll be, yeah, let's have a battle. You just lay out your army, bang, yeah, beat that, 30 wounds. So obviously I just think it's an amazing model, amazing sort of bit. I'm just going to check the time here. Yeah, cool. Sorry, got kids. Oh gosh, what's up in there? Yeah, got kids to pick up later. Maybe do a bit of housework. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, really enjoying playing still, sort of learning that, like coming away from the codexes, not having to have the codexes open 24/7 is a real plus. I'm still, you know, a few rules that I need to check out every now and then, and the Farsight Enclave warrior and reroll traits are a pain. So you've got I think they can reroll wound rolls of 1 if their models are 6 inches or closer in the shooting phase, and then if they're within 6 inches of Farsight, they can reroll failed hit rolls in the fight phase. So yeah, it's a bit weird. It's not like these guys here that will be like, hey, you rolled 1s to hit, reroll. Oh, you re-rolled wounds to hit, reroll. Yeah, that was a really bad demonstration there, but no, guys, that's pretty much it. I've rambled on for nearly 14 minutes now, and like I said, there's not a lot to say. Comment below, let me know what you're working on and what your death colour is at the moment. So mine at the moment is grey, and I'm pretty sure that will turn to red, and then possibly blue when I paint up some more Dire Avengers. But yeah, doing a lot of troops choices at the moment because I need to get those battalion command points playing. When I'm playing at the moment in my garage, they're about 1500 point armies, near enough, and one's got 4 command points and one has 5, and it's just not enough at all, especially for Tau with lots of battle suits. You want to be stimulant injecting a lot of those. But yeah, so let me know what you're up to, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, because you will want to know when the videos come out, because they're pretty few and far between at the moment, and I apologise for that, guys. I am just swamped with work, family and other things, and sadly they all come first. As much as my wife disagrees, my hobbies do not come first. Anyway, guys, Might try and make a video before the end of November or before I shave, so you can catch a look. Yeah, if you would like to donate to the Movember cause, please hit me up on a private message. You can check me out on Instagram and through obviously this. I'm not on Facebook or anything like that because I don't do social media. But yeah, again, hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and have a great weekend, and I'll check you later. Ciao.